That mud's really caked on there, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can give it a good little wipe. Oh Lord, I see it. Oh, look at that. Ha ha, look at that. I see it, I see it, I see it. Hey everybody, so back up here in Virginia at this permission where I did 3 videos, kind of like a 3-part series on a spot here that was here for a camp during the Peninsula campaign. So had a couple hours swinging through the area, thought, well, let me go in here and see if I can find something. So hopefully I'll be able to find something and not just these mosquitoes and out here already trying to eat me up. But hopefully you'll enjoy whatever I might find, and if you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. Like I say, it's free, it doesn't cost you anything. So enjoy the show, enjoy some history. I'll talk about some fun facts about the Peninsula campaign. We'll see you at the end of the video.
In the heart of the American South, history grows from the roots of tobacco fields and cotton plantations. From colonial ambition to a land shaped by revolution. Southern patriots fought fiercely in the War for Independence. In 1812, Southern ports became battlegrounds as war returned to the American shores. But it was the Civil War that scorched the soul of the South. From Charleston's first cannon blast to the burning of Atlanta to the surrender at Appomattox. The South remembers not just the battles, but the legacy they left behind.
So here we go with our first signal. 4952 here on the XP day is 2. 5051 on this side, so who knows what it could be. Let's see. Oh, that sounds better over there. I might have to try that. That was a 90 real quick, but we'll go with this. Oh boy. Alright. Well, lost that signal, didn't we? Maybe that means it was a coin and I flipped it up. Because it's definitely gone, isn't it? Well, let's see. Maybe we got it out. Oh, we did. Must be pretty small. Oh, look at there. I see it. I don't know, what ain't it? I thought it looked like a little nail. Must the way that leaf was rolled up. Is that it? No. Wow. I don't know what this is going to be. I don't even see anything. All right. Oh, I think I feel it between my fingers. Yep. Goodness. That's tiny. Oh, I know what that is. That's copper. Yep, that's copper. So, that's interesting. It's the piece, small piece. So I don't know, the rest of it might be in there, but it might be too small to get. But what that is, that's a percussion cap for the musket. They would put that on the little nipple, pull that hammer back, and when a hammer hit it, it's create a spark, and then it would throw that spark into the black powder, shooting that round out the barrel of that musket. So that's what that is. Little tiny piece of what's left of a percussion cap. Pretty good little find, especially for that Deus to pick that little thing up. And you can see kind of how deep it is, but yeah, we'll take it. So here we are with a pretty loud signal, 87, 88, but it does touch 90, like there. Boy, listen to that thing pick up now. Anywhere from 94 to 96, that direction. Quiets down 85, 86, 88. So who knows? Probably another can. But I didn't know. Let's find out. Oh, mushroom. Any of y'all know anything about mushrooms? I got an uncle up in Illinois. Man, he can tell you what kind of mushrooms you can eat, what are good for you, what they're good for. Man, the whole 9 yards. Me, I only know of one mushroom, and I can't take that no more. Haven't been able to since I was a teenager. Well, get the roots out of the way. There we go. It's still in the hole, clean 91, 92. 92. So that cleaned up. I like that signal. Anybody's got a Deus, I know you like that signal too. 91, 92. So let's see. I should have cut that root out of there. Oh, guess I got that. I did. In case you guys don't, oh, look at that. Oh. That's a coin, I think. Or is it a button? No, that's a coin. Oh, we got a coin. And that's what usually, there. I see some shiny right there. And that's what 91, 92 usually indicates here on the Deus. Crap, and my spray bottle's over in my bag. I don't want to spray it. I see shiny, but I don't want to rub it too much. I don't know what it is. Let me take my gloves off. I don't want to get them wet. So let me go to my bag, get my spray bottle, and we'll spray her down and we'll see what it is. But I nicked it right there, but that tells me it's shiny. Anyway, be right back. So we're over here at the bag. Got my big ass spray bottle. No, I don't have a little one like everybody else. I need to get one though. Let's spray this off. Let's see what we got. Oh, I see an eagle. It's upside down. You see it upside down? There we go. Yeah, we're on the better camera right now to get a little, give it a gentle wipe. Oh, look at that pretty eagle right there. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never found a coin with an eagle like that, so let's see what it is. That mud's really caked on there, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if we can get a good little wipe. Oh Lord, I see it. Oh, look at that. Ha ha, look at that. I see it, I see it, I see it. I have never found one of these. That is a barber quarter. Oh, let's get it in the sunlight. Ooh-wee. Come on, sunlight, there you are. Look at that. That's beautiful. Never found one. So I did nick it right there with the shovel, but you know what? I hear a lot of people talking about nicking coins and all that. It don't bother me. I mean, it's not like I'm selling them, but man, let's see if we can get a date. My eyesight is not the best. Let's go over here in some more sunlight where it's a little brighter. Well, it's right here somewhere. There we go. Hmm. 1886? I don't know. Well, if it's definitely not a Civil War one. So it's kind of odd that it's out here. I guess a hunter probably dropped it a long time ago. There we go. Focus. Well, I'll post up some cleaner pictures of it later. But yeah, there you go. My very first barber quarter. Man, that is gorgeous on the back. I've never even held one of these, so I'm pretty excited. Hunting Civil War spots, I just don't find a whole, or any war of 1812s, Rev War, I just don't find a lot of coins. So I need to get in some more colonial sites. That's what I need to do. Need to get in some colonial sites so I can find some really cool coins. But yeah, there it is. How about that? Man, that is gorgeous. Anyway, we'll get it at the end. We'll get some cleaner pictures of it. So here we got a 78, 77, 78, 76, 77. It could be a number of things. Could be a 12th Georgia, could be a button, could be brass, could be trash. But, oh no. So we dig it out. Oh, shit, look at there. Popped right out of there. Look at that. Let me put this down here. Huh. Damn sure did pop right out of there. Look at there. Get that leaf off of it. You know what that is? That's a scabbard tip. Pop right out that hole. And it's got the tip on it. Right there. See it? Tip. Never broke off. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. But look at that. Oh, that's pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie. That's got the tip on it. You don't find that very often. Usually the tip's always broke off. Man, I can't wait to clean that up and see what it looks like with that tip on there. Huh. But there you go. And no, it's not a bullet. That is definitely a scabbard tip. How awesome is that? That is badass. Let's see what else we can get. Well, like I said, we just found this scabbard tip. I haven't even cleaned it off yet. I literally just found it. So, being that it's another Civil War piece, I thought, well, you know, let's go over another little fun fact. So during the Peninsula Campaign, of course, there was a like I explained in one of the videos of the 3-part series, McClellan it was his idea for the campaign, and what his whole objective was to take over Richmond, and they actually got within 6 miles of Richmond. But after General Lee had took over, being an engineer in the Army, Lee knew how to make himself look bigger. We all know of animals. We see, you know, animal shows about animals that make themselves look bigger to be scarier, and that's kind of what Lee did. Because during the campaign, despite commanding a larger force, McClellan believed he was outnumbered, leading to a cautious approach and missed opportunities. And this wasn't the first time. That's one of the big reasons why Lincoln took him out of being in command of the Army of the Potomac, because I know over in Bull Run, the second Manassas. General Stonewall Jackson did the exact same thing. Made his forces look bigger than what they really were, and so McClellan freaked out, backed off, missed that opportunity. Because had the Union actually took over Richmond during this campaign, war would have been over. There's no question about it. War would have been over. There's nothing that the Confederates could have done at that point. Jefferson Davis would have, he'd have been in some real deep trouble at that point. However, midway through the war, there is another major battle that the Confederacy, it was their idea for the battle, they lost it. Had they won that battle, and I'll talk about that in a later video, had they actually won that battle, the war again would have been over, because Lincoln would have actually succeeded, or he would have given up, and he would have given the South what they wanted. He was already on the verge of that, because they just couldn't win anything up until this point. All right, over here by that same log, just a little further up, or a dead old tree, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, got another 7980 right here beside it. So let's hope it's another 3-ringer. There. Oh boy, this ground's hard as a rock today. That's not what I wanted. Oh, I got it out though, I think. Nope. Is it stuck on my shovel? No. Alright, let's see what we can find. It's still in there. Let's see. Oh, that's loose dirt. Still in there, right in the center though. That's a good thing. Still in there, you know what? Let's use the big shovel. Let's see if we got it out now. Okay, we got something out. I swear I thought I heard a beat there. Oh, there it is. See it? There. Another 3-ringer. Dropped. Yep. Yep, sure enough. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I was checking something on it. I wasn't 100% sure. So, while we cover this up, like I said, throw out some fun facts, excuse me, about this campaign. During the initial use of the war, and how it really got started was through amphibious movements. The campaign began with McClellan's army transported by ship to Fort Monroe, Virginia, marking a significant use of naval power in the war. This was really the area, or the start of naval powers or naval usage throughout the Civil War. And then, of course, from there they went, believe it or not, it expanded all the way to the UK. And that was the Union's army way of trying to blockade anything that the Confederates were getting from the UK to be able to use against the Union in the war. So a little fun fact there. Thought you might like that. But we'll go on to the next find, and I'll think of something else, a cute little fun fact, I guess, to throw in there. we'll see you on the next one. Whoop, don't want to drop it. So it turned out to be an 85-86, and that's where I found that percussion cap. Shut up. That's where I found that piece of a percussion cap. Was right there. Remember I said in the very beginning, I thought it hit 90, but I must have caught the edge of whatever this is. It's actually 85-86, so let's find out. It's right underneath this log. And we should be able to get to it though, because it's pretty rotted. If I didn't eat it. And I yeeted it. Boy, now it sounds like total trash. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it is. Total trash. What's left of a Coke can or something. So after digging this hole, which I knew was iron, but again I wanted to see what it was. I don't really dig a lot of iron, but if it sounds like a big piece, I'm gonna dig it, because hey, you never know, it could be an artillery round or whatever. But what I did get, I can see it already, is this, and I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't have a clue. It almost looks like something like a shoe. Like here would be your arch, your heel, toes, with cleats. Anybody ever seen anything like that before? Leave it in the comments if you do. If anything, I'll clean it up and I'll throw it up on ID me on Facebook. Maybe somebody knows what it is. It's pretty different though. Like somebody was out here playing football or something. But what do you do when you dig a hole is you always recheck it, right? Because I was getting a slight hint of a signal, and that's what the biggest reason why I dug it. I could tell it was a big piece of iron, but it just sounded like there was something else with it. And sure enough, we got some lead that was in there with it. I don't think, and I was looking at it, I don't think it's any of whatever these are. I'm 99% sure that's all iron, but this is not. That's a smashed up 3-ringer in there with the hole, but look how flat it is. So I don't know if it had something to do with that. I mean, it's scraped up and everything. Could be fired. Absolutely could be fired. But I don't know. I don't know. That piece is just weird. And then, you know, to find this smashed up in the same hole, that's kind of interesting. So we'll see. Get a little closer. See how it's all scratched up. Anyway. But yeah, they were in the hole together. All right, here we got a 79, 80, 80. So yeah, 79, 80 right there. Let's see. Ooh. Hopefully nothing hiding underneath that log, because I forgot my snake boots at home. Yeah, still in the hole. Oh, there it is. Aha, I see what it is already. You see what it is? It's a 3-ringer. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's a 3-ringer. Yep. Look at there. First one of the day. Dropped. Well, that one's about as pretty as you can get too, isn't it? Now, I didn't see it, and of course, until the detector went over it. But how many of y'all that are woods hunters, or even in the fields, don't really matter, you find them in both places, that hate this? You get a good signal, 71, 72, you just know it's going to be something pretty cool. Yeah, there is that chance it could be trash, and Then you, right before you start digging, you see it. There we go. A plastic bottle, but with a metal ring on it from where the cap used to be. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. So, been out here a couple hours. Starting to get cloudy. Wind's picking up. So, I know there is a storm that's supposed to be coming this way. Okay, this just leaves. Thought it was rain at first. But so I did find an iron patch, and that's always good. Here, you can hear it. Oh, yeah, there's some thunder. So this is definitely my last one. But hear all that iron? So that's a good thing. And if you ever watch Reaching History, Cliff Condra, he is here on YouTube. I'll post a link in my description to his page. But you notice that a lot of places that he goes, there are a lot of iron. So when camps were there, you know, they had to build things, you know, little shacks, huts, kitchens, you know, just things to be able to survive. Well, even a little blacksmith shop if the camp was big enough. Also too, you could get nails from rotted wagons or whatever, but I don't see any wagon wheels or, you know, anything of the such out here, at least not yet. Maybe in the future I will. That'd be pretty cool to find. But so again, you hear all this iron. Those could be nails, but I hear something. So when you're an iron, especially this thick, you want to swing slow. And hear that scratch? There's something in there with that iron. And that's why I dug that big piece earlier that I think is like a cleat or something. I think it's modern, not Civil War, but it's just kind of odd that that crushed up, you know, squash three-ringer bullet was in there with it. But so here you don't really hear it as much. You can hear it, it's catching it, but just barely. But here, there's definitely something there. So let's dig it out. It could be the edge of a, you know, of a nail or something. I don't know. But, you know, the point is that we want to find out. Whenever you're digging Civil War stuff, nothing is going to be clear as a bell. Unless usually it's either shallow or if it's oh, we got it out, but hear that iron still in there? So that might have been sitting on top of the iron. Now it's a 7980. So that's a good signal. But yeah, whenever you're hunting camps, definitely look for iron, because then you know for sure you're in a camp. You're in the main area of a campsite. So let's see what we did find in this one. Oh, I see it right there. See it? Oh, I can get right there. That looks like the base of a three-ringer. Yep, that's what it is. Another drop three-ringer. Now, if it wasn't for the fact that I just heard thunder, I'd probably really dig around in this area, but I will mark it on my GPS. This could be a burn pit too. You never know. So I'll mark it on my GPS. Next time I'm able to get up here and do some hunting, you know, this is obviously where I'm going to come first. Who knows what that iron could be? It could be a rifle, parts of a rifle, it could be a bayonet. But I'm not going to play around with this thunder. So I will get out of here for that reason. As you can see, you can probably tell in the video, it's definitely getting dark. So we'll get on out of here. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the hunt today. Give me 1 second and we'll go to the better camera for our saying goodbye. And we'll put our three-ringer away. So as you can tell, I am soaking wet from sweat. It is hot out here, and this actual cloud cover that's coming is actually feeling pretty good. But it is time for me to go. Like I said, I heard that that clap of thunder. I don't want to be seeing no bolt of lightnings, especially close to me. But hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the finds. Wasn't a whole lot, but you know, I did find a couple good things. One that I wasn't expecting, of course, in that scabbard tip, and then that coin. Holy smokes, I can't believe that was even out here. But it's not the first time. You go out in the woods, it ain't the first time I found silver. Heck, I think I found 4 silver coins out in the woods that you would think didn't belong there. But I'm sure, you know, hunters or whatnot probably dropped them in the past. But again, hope you enjoyed the hunt and the things that I found. Definitely do it again as soon as I can. Whether it be in this location or a different one, I don't know yet. But we'll definitely see you then. And again, I really I'm thankful for your support for Dixieland history, and with me metal detecting the South, finding some history to be able to show you and also talk about history of the South in general. So until next time, we'll see you in that next video.